Christopher Jullien, Celtic transfer exit looms as defender dashes to Germany to open Schalke talks. Jotta transfer latest, as he is set to sign a 4-year deal. Aberdeen manager Jim Goodwin has confirmed his intention to sign Liam Scales in January, if the defender performs as he is expecting. But Celtic say no way is he for sale. Frenchman Christopher Jullien has made his way to Germany to hold talks with Schalke, according to reports. The Celtic centre-back Christopher Jullien is looking set for a Parkhead departure, with the Bundesliga club in pole position to snap up his signature, ahead of the 2022-23 campaign. The Frenchman arrived in Glasgow's East End back in 2019 for £7 million, but has since found himself out of the loop with Carter-Vickers and Starleft ahead of him in Ange Postecoglou's pecking order. And now 29-year-old centre-half could be making the move to the German side. Aberdeen manager Jim Goodwin has confirmed his intention to sign Liam Scales in January, if the defender performs as he is expecting. The Irishman joined on loan from Celtic until the end of the season, but Goodwin is already discussing the prospect of making the move to Pittodrie a permanent one. Speaking to Press and Journal, Goodwin stated that he would anticipate discussions with the Celtic hierarchy over a permanent deal for the 23-year-old. The size of club we want to be signing players on permanent contracts. That conversation was had with Celtic initially. We wanted to know what the number was and could we make it happen. Celtic are not willing to sell Liam right at this moment in time. That is fair enough because he is their player, and he is on a long-term contract. Certainly, we will enter into those discussions again in January if Liam has the kind of success we expect him to have. Hopefully, he is enjoying his time at Aberdeen and will want to sign on with us. Scales was signed from Shamrock Rovers last summer for just £500,000, and it was a deal that left many scratching their heads, as it could only mean that he was coming in as defensive cover at centre-half. However, a deal was done to sign Carter-Vickers, with it appearing that the Irishman would deputise to Greg Taylor on Celtic's left side. There is no downside to this deal for Celtic, as the player gets minutes on the park, in his preferred position, allowing him to stake a claim for a first-team return, and if he doesn't do enough, he is in the shop window for prospective buyers. He made 13 appearances for Celtic and appeared to impress in those cameos, albeit Ange clearly wasn't sold on the player. Scales will be playing as a centre-back for Aberdeen next season, and fans will be curious to see whether he progresses, and if he does, whether Celtic will even entertain the notion of selling the player. And the news you are all waiting for. Celtic are set to complete the signing of Jotta, with the winger to sign a 4-year deal with the club, according to a report. The Portuguese winger has been a noticeable absentee from Celtic's pre-season, as well as Benfica's, as he closes in on a permanent move to Scotland with Celtic. He was impressive during their title-winning campaign last time out, and Ange Postecoglou made it a priority to get him in on a permanent deal. He's already snapped up fellow loanee Cameron Carter-Vickers, while Benji Siegrist has also joined from Dundee United. Alexandro Bernabei is another who has undergone a medical and is expected to be announced in the coming days. More signings are likely to follow too, but Celtic fans have been desperate for Jotta's move to be confirmed, and it now looks like he will sign his contract in the coming days. He is back at Celtic this Friday. It's going to be a good weekend as the team flies out to its summer training camp on Monday. And on that note, have a great day, Celtic fans all around the world.